Welcome everybody to this very special Let's Play. Not in honor of any month, not in honor of any particular thing we decided to pull out of our butts. This is simply because we have a film coming out that is 2 years in the ranting. And, well, we might as well be playing something that is good in the meantime. And so it's time for us to visit an actually good superhero game with Batman Arkham Asylum. It just so happens to be the Game of the Year edition. Alex, you have never... so I want to actually point this out to people. Andrea and I have played this, because we were originally talking about doing this for my channel. You have never touched these games.
That's correct.
At all. And so you can kind of tell we've had a couple of these. So already, like, I love the HD graphics of the Batman suit. It really works.
Yeah.
So I think we're already set. We're going to do subtitles because I like that.
Continue.
And yes, we are going to do
easy
cinematic mode. I'm trying to coin a term. It's cinematic mode so that you can actually experience the story firsthand. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. This game supports an autosave. Of course, like most games these days do.
Who likes autosave?
Everybody likes autosave.
I both like and hate it. Because sometimes it's awkward.
It's awkward.
Yeah, it like saves at a really weird moment. And already we are coming back to the darkness that is Gotham City.
Gotham City.
See, I want to say like it's the Tim Burton Gotham City, but at this point, this is actually more...
In the Nolan Gotham City.
No, this is more comic Gotham City. That's one thing that you're going to get used to in this playthrough, Alex. This is more comic inspired.
More comic inspired.
Yes.
That makes sense.
It means it's darker.
Which means it's darker and brooding.
Exactly.
And the graphics are so nice.
Nice in HD. But that's not the coolest part about this game. The coolest part is that I have to turn it up. Because two iconic voices are coming together yet again.
Fool, I've got a bomb. All right.
I'll admit, the voice work is kind of quiet.
Jeez, what is it with video games that they can't do good sound mixing?
Well, then, see, here's the thing, too. Like, the first iteration is crap. The second one, they fixed it.
Oh, that's good.
Third one... Yeah, they had it good. They had it good. The problem was is that you couldn't have the dynamic duo of Mark Hamill and Bruce Timm together, because both of them announced their 60 bajillionth retirement. I am the night. Get used to the Batman jokes, people.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Let's be honest. I'm Luke Skywalker. I don't walk
Warden,
anywhere.
Something's not right. I'm going with him.
So already one thing that defines this game is the cinematic point of view for it.
Commissioner Gordon here.
So this is actually where I can start controlling it. This just, already it looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like this looks like it could have been a movie.
Very much.
They're all good, aren't they?
I won't have security on this time.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
Easy, with the revolving door that Arkham seems to have.
Yep.
Just like the one at Springfield Prison.
Intensive treatment.
Oh, it's always nice to return.
I would dare
to
say
my
Springfield Prison took a nod from Arkham Asylum, like they all do.
Probably. Ho right.
Arkham Asylum is so famous not just for the revolving door, but also for its lore that you're actually going to see a lot of its lore in this game.
Alright.
You know what? I prefer the good
A lot of
old
artists.
Harry search. Much more personal.
And the other thing, too, that makes this really good is, at least to my knowledge, they actually had legit DC reps working on
Let
this.
you sneak in with your bats. Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws.
So yeah, you can zoom.
Scan is green on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
I actually very rarely use the zoom because I love the look of Batman in this game.
There'll be time enough for you later. Speaking of time, tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear?
Ooh, speaking of crocodiles. So one of the things that makes this a really big feature, Alex, is the showcase of the Batman villains.
And Killer Croc is in this one.
Oh, there's lots of villains. You're in Arkham Asylum here, man.
Ooh, it's my
Paul did.
favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
And now I believe Warden Sharp is actually a comic angle. He was trying to become mayor of Gotham by trying to rehabilitate the Arkham inmates. Didn't work out so well. In fact, I think his campaign went down the crapper.
I'm telling you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
They could have.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bolt.
Hi, Steve Bloom.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours.
Seriously, Stephen Bloom, is there anything you don't do?
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
Ooh.
I'm sure
That's,
you would.
that's a great joke
Get him out of
there.
here. He's good. Get the door open.
But Harley isn't here to see it. And she'd be the happiest of us all.
Category 9 patient in transit. Pacification system active. Shoot to kill permissions granted.
Yeah, for a place that's trying to rehabilitate criminals, when you're shooting to kill, that's not really rehabilitating people.
Excitement in the air.
Oh, I want to get a good view of this one.
Must have been one of the guards then.
So speaking of Killer Croc,
Oh boy, is that you?
oh dear lord, he's huge.
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
Hi, Teeth!
What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. Get that animal under control. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart. Eat your bones.
Sorry, insert Jurassic Park joke here. He is the mother effing
That
T-Rex.
reminds me. I really need to get me some new
Okay,
shoes.
move up.
Alright, so now that they've moved Croc, it's time to move Joker down. Please tell me you heard that, because I saw Alex actually messing around with his headset.
I heard it. I just noticed the audio's a little heavy on one end.
Night for a party.
Yeah, they tried to
Not
they
where
tried to
you're
simulate like you are hearing what Batman's hearing, and so
Mhm.
if I step away from people who are
I
talking,
still
they'll
have a
zone out.
trick or two
Right.
up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't you think?
Do you like that way of audio?
It's got a sense of realism, but it can be jarring. It can be frustrating, especially when you want to hear the story.
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid
And Bill Finger.
prisoners from Blackgate Prison
What was that?
Batman created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. They always forget Bill Finger.
What's he
They
doing?
do.
Stay where you are. Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
I'm Batman. So we actually got an interesting story detail. We also have a bunch of inmates right now being exchanged from Blackgate Prison, which is basically like the Rikers Island of Gotham. You get that reference, Alex? Or
Right.
Local prison.
Lower floors are now in level red alpha.
Which you wouldn't think would happen, because Arkham isn't technically a prison. It's a rehabilitation facility, but yeah.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Hi, I'm roided out Commissioner Gordon. I love the fact that he's just like Macho Man Randy
Joker
Savage.
invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you.
Oh yeah, Batman!
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham
I apologize. I forgot to mention what other reunion character
Listen,
coming
I
back.
appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Batman, you don't like a lot of things. Let's just be honest here.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
Hurry! We're losing him, The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started.
So this is kind of the premise, is that,
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment.
sorry, I like being actual Batman, where he only does retaliatory strikes. So yeah, this is really kind of a beat-em-up fashion-esque game.
Right.
But it's satisfying because it lets you be the knight. It lets you actually be the actual Batman, where he won't just strike out of nowhere. He only strikes retaliatory. Or out of retaliation, out of defense. And there we go. So that's kind of the premise, is that we have gotten the impression that Joker is in control of Arkham Asylum.
Oh boy. You don't want that, the patient running the asylum.
But why would he care? Like, the first thing that Batman has to ask himself is, why would he want control of Arkham Asylum?
Why wouldn't he want control of Arkham Asylum?
Well, yeah, it's Joker, but that's kind of the plot here. Why does he actually want this? And then you have to figure that out. Oh, my apologies. Okay, I'll pay more attention to you, pretty. There you go. Smack. Fine, I'll punch you back. We'll probably do things a little bit more aggressively in this playthrough, because if I were to just be the knight, it would take a while.
Just be the knight.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats.
I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
Are you trying to tell me where I'm gonna go? I'm the knight.
Always with the hero speed.
Riddler trophy found.
Why don't you just come find me?
Okay, so this is basically the breadcrumb.
You know it's a trap.
Of course I do.
Of course it is.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
Commissioner
So,
Gordon.
You'll notice that we just had 2 bios unlocked. This is how in-depth they actually went with the game. They give you character bios, and we're talking like legit comic character bios for the characters. So we're not going to read them all, but I think all the pertinent characters we probably will. Warden Sharp here, we don't really care. He's the Warden of Arkham Asylum, and he wants to run for mayor. Because he's got good ideas. But we also have Batman. And I'm sorry, but if you don't know Batman's backstory by now, what rock have you been under?
Exactly.
His parents were murdered. He ran around the world, learned martial arts, learned detective skills. He is there is some debate as to whether or not he's one of the smartest men in the DC universe. That's Batman. Everybody knows Batman at this point. He's probably the most media-focused DC character. And he's also the one that's the only character in DC that's gotten the best games out of it. Yeah, Superman can't make that claim, people.
It's true.
He really can't. The only good Superman game was made by Blizzard, and it was a beat-em-up. And then here is Joker, an insanely homicidal supervillain. The Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and his skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. So, that's pretty much what you guys already knew, except this is the comic version of Joker, and the comic version of Joker just recently cut off his own face.
Oh my god.
And reattached it.
I can't imagine how he can cut off his face.
That's the Joker. This is not Jack Nicholson here. This is probably a little bit closer to Heath Ledger, but way darker. So just get used to that. We have Commissioner Macho Man Gordon. I'm sorry, he looks so muscular in this, and he's like supposed to be. This is later on when he's like in his 50s. If you guys don't know the concept of Commissioner Gordon, obviously he's been helping Batman not from the beginning. They actually have disagreements in the past. I especially love the year 1 kind of storyline where I do think they actually did disagree with one another on occasion. But here's the one that we most recently got with Riddler trophies. So, there is bonus content to this game. You can find all the Riddler trophies and unlock a specific mission to go catch the Riddler.
I'm surprised we never did.
We won't, because the problem is it requires multiple playthroughs to be able to do it. Because in some cases where you could get all the trophies, there's gear that you have to go through the story to get to be able to do it. So we will not be doing that either. But it's okay, because the Riddler isn't really pivotal to this story. So if you guys don't know the story of Edward Nygma, with an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals. Concocting elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes, Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. And that's always been the gimmick for Riddler. So now that we've gotten that done, it's time to go hunt down the Joker. We are the night. We hate rock and roll. Oh, and get used to this, people, because this is... In this game, you actually can earn experience and level up, and you can actually upgrade your gear as you go along. And one of the best ways to earn experience is to kill these chattering teeth. And it's always a good indicator that you are on the right track. So, get used to that. This is like an old-school laptop, I guess. Wow, that thing looks like a brick cell phone. Okay. And I'm going to check every room because there are little Easter eggs and knickknacks everywhere in this game. Like, if you are not a comic nerd, you will learn a lot in this game.
Everywhere that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
Indeed. Except now...
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Oh, yes. So this is basically the tutorial stage. Tells me that I can run.
Security breach in level B3.
No. Sorry.
Security
Here's
breach
the
in
thing.
level B2.
You have to mention that era, too. That's what a lot of people would know.
In level B8. Warning.
There's a
Security
reason Seth
breach in
MacFarlane
level
brought in Adam
B1.
West. I mean, Adam West is beloved.
Warning.
Just because I'm not used to seeing Batman run in, like, the movies, so I just think, if Batman runs, I just think of Adam West Batman running.
And it's a funny run, I think.
And I love the fact that we actually, like, nothing against Adam West, but I did like the fact that they brought back Bruce Timm, because his interactions with Mark Hamill are great. You know, that's one of the things that people love and associate with Batman the Animated Series is Bruce Timm and Mark Hamill. So I love the fact that they brought the duo back.
Don't you mean Kevin Conroy?
Or, have I been saying Bruce Timm?
You've been saying Bruce
Kevin
Timm.
Conroy. What the
I
hell's wrong with
I was
me?
gonna say, I'm like,
Bruce Timm is like one of the.
Bruce Timm is one of the writers, I think.
Yeah, he's like always. He's like the senior writer.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
Okay. There's a reason I shushed Alex on that one, because this is a pivotal character that he already knows. Do you know who that was on the intercom?
Barbara Gordon.
That was Barbara Gordon, but she's not Batgirl.
Not Batgirl.
Okay. Barbara Gordon has another alias in the DC universe called Oracle. So here's a little tidbit of information for Alex. There was a storyline called, I think it was called The Killing Joke, where in order to get to Jim Gordon, he literally shot Barbara Gordon. Like, she was answering the door and he shot her, and she lost. She was paralyzed from there on in, and so she actually adopted a new alias called Oracle, where she's basically like the hacker superhero, roughly. So I wanted to make that very clear. This is Barbara Gordon, but it's not Batgirl. I actually love Oracle because she's made really great appearances in later DC comics associated with the Birds of Prey and the Justice League. So that is an awesome concept.
You mentioned the Killing Joke. I believe that has an animated movie coming out this year.
It does. It does. And a lot of people are worried about it because, look, the Joker does a lot of crap to try and drive Jim Gordon off the edge. So here is Oracle. This is one of the imagery for the game, but this is kind of what she looked like at one point in the DCU. We're not going to go into it. At one point she was Batgirl. Now she is Oracle. That's really all you need to know. She is a hacker. And technically, like, I think they actually worked it out where she has direct access to the Bat computer. She's the only one that does. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. That's why she can do a lot of the things she can.
Let us go! You'll only end up in more trouble if you continue!
Oh, and we can now talk to Zach Franklin.
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
Yes, he won't see.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
So, obviously, the first question to Alex is, because you don't read the comics.
Right.
So you're like, who the hell is Victor? Who the hell is this Zaz guy? His full name is Victor Zaz. The best way to look at his character, Alex, is this. DC Comics created Charles Manson in the Batman universe. That's who this character kind of is. He is a sadistic killer. He's a comic-only villain. And as you can tell, he's outright bonkers. And this also introduces another aspect to Arkham Asylum, which is stealth. If you are the knight, then you gotta learn to stealth. So there is Victor. If he sees me, then he has said he is going to fry the guard. So at that point, we need to figure out a way to get over there.
Get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll stay up high.
This is also another new feature that I want to show off, which is Detective Mode. This actually lets you look at the world like the way Batman does. Now, I will admit, one of the biggest bugs of Arkham Asylum is that you can't turn this off. So you could literally play this entire game in Detective Mode, which is jarring, and we won't do that. But you could. But now that we've done that, we now know we can grapple here. And now we can grapple here, and we can grapple over here, and oh look, we're behind Victor! So what do we do here?
We're going to glide kick him, apparently.
Join with me, Alex. Join with me. I am the knight!
Zaz is down, but not for long.
Smack!
Someone put this animal back in his...
So you notice all the markings on his body?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all his kills.
Oh.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn
Who's
here.
calling me?
How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you.
Hello, nurse.
1 second, B-Man.
Well, it is Harley.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Beth, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.